Government's role is to create the conditions that actually allow for certain development to happen. And so they're doing that by making sure that the policies are favorable towards the things like entrepreneurship, things like, skills development, and a whole lot of that. And I must say that even in our country, South Africa, we've got great policies that have been set in terms of skills development and TVET. But what is missing is the integration in terms of entrepreneurship into the curriculum. You'll find that the whole curriculum, it's got a whole lot of technical stuff, but it doesn't have much on how do I start a business, how do I create a venture out of this, and how do I make sure it's sustainable and that it can employ. But mostly the curriculum, it's more around how do I get a better job or be absorbed in a job. So what the government could do is that it could, I strongly believe that the conditions must be set, so meaning that support the entrepreneurs, because most of the government don't support the entrepreneurs, but they say they want to create jobs. And I always ask myself, how do you create jobs without entrepreneurs? So if you link the TVETs, now you must begin to say, how do we bring in entrepreneurs that can come and be mentors to these people, specifically to say, those who would want to start businesses when they finish, let them be mentored by other entrepreneurs. Those who don't want to start businesses, they can go into other workplaces and do apprentice and be paid like they are being paid. So it's a bit of a different thing if you want to raise entrepreneurs, and you must be intentional. It's not an accident. But lack of access to capital, it's a big issue that is happening, but I'll tell you what we've been working on in South Africa, which some countries like Kenya, they've probably worked on for over the years, maybe the past 50 years and all that, which is developing an alternate financial system. Now here, we look in terms of communities forming what we call CFI, Corporate Financial Institute. They use the Stockfell model, so when communities come together, they can basically start what you call a cooperative bank and begins to finance the initiatives of their local communities. So for an example, we're a group of 200 people together that have built up a CFI that probably has 1 million. So we are able to say then, here are artisan, here are entrepreneurial opportunity. Let us go invest into those projects. So in that way, we give them access to capital.